Welcome to the Aegis Trust's fundraising guide for the Bangui Airlift appeal. My name's David Brown. I'm a long-standing member of the team at the Aegis Trust, and today I'll be helping you to get up and running in no time with your own fundraising page to support the airlift, and then helping you to maximise how much you can raise with it. Media attention for the siege of Bangui is minimal, so most people don't know about it, let alone know what they can do to help. But you can reach the people that you know through peer-to-peer fundraising. You can do that for the Bangui Airlift on one of these pages. One is US based, one is UK based. On the US page, US donors get tax relief, and on the UK page, British taxpayers can gift aid. Setup can be done in a matter of minutes. Here's how. First, choose your activity. A sponsored activity isn't essential, but it gives a focus to build up to and a useful reason to follow up with potential sponsors. Whatever the activity, it helps if it's a challenge for you personally. Click the Fundraise for Us button on the top right, or click Create a Team if a team of you are involved, and enter your email address. Click Next and fill out your name and mailing address. Create a password for your account. This will allow you to come back and edit your page whenever you need to while fundraising. Click Continue and then set your target. You can change this at any time you want. Upload a profile picture and don't forget to smile. People with profile pictures raise 10 times more than people without, so it's really worth having this. Then you should upload a header picture. Choose a header picture which reflects your fundraising activity to make it stand out from other pages. Write a page title. This should ideally reflect how you're going to fundraise. Then you need to add the text for your story. You can copy and paste from this successful fundraiser as your story template. If using template text, edit to say what you'll do and when, and also what your donation is going to be if you're giving to your own campaign. Fundraisers who donate on their own page raise over 120% more than those who don't. So, if you want to make a donation in support of the airlift as well as fundraising, it's a great idea to do this on your own page. 3 more steps to go and you're done. Customize the link. Tick to confirm you're happy to hear from the Aegis Trust. And click Finish. You'll also have the opportunity to connect your page to fitness tracking app Strava. This is a good idea if your activity is something like a run or a bike ride, or anything which involves covering distance that can be tracked. Fundraisers who share fitness data raise 57% more than those who don't. Okay, your page is ready to share. There's just one more step to make your page really strong, and that means adding a video. Video isn't essential. However, it's twice as clickable, 3 times more shareable, and 6 times more memorable than text. It helps to focus potential donors on your key asks. It's easier for your audience to consume, and it really humanizes. People give to people, so if they can see you talking about what you're doing, it's much more engaging than just reading some text from you. To make a video without having to edit, just put your phone on video selfie mode, turn it sideways so it records in landscape format, look straight into the camera, and record your fundraising story. You can use your page text as a guide for that if you want. 85% of videos on Facebook are viewed with the sound off, so if you're able to edit, add subtitles. There are some video making apps out there which will automatically add subtitles as you go, though they are not always perfect. Finally, if you want to add some relevant clips to your video, all those used in the Everest for Bangui fundraiser are available free of charge on this link. Once you've made your video, pop it on YouTube. From there, it's really easy to embed in your fundraising page. Click Share, then click Embed for the embed code, or just copy the URL. Then log into your fundraising page and click Edit Story. Click the video icon on the menu bar, paste the embed code or URL, and then click OK. Your video appears. Save. Your video now features on your fundraising page. You've made your fundraising page. Well done. Now it's time to ask people to sponsor you. There are 3 key steps for doing this effectively. Step 1, make a list. From your phone book, from email, from your Facebook contacts. Just make a list of all the people you know who it wouldn't hurt to ask for sponsorship. Step 2, write to them, personally, by name. One person at a time. Don't worry if you don't know what to write. We have templates below this video for you to adapt. Writing individually is really important because if you send a message out to more than one person at a time, say a round-robin email or a group post of some kind, it diffuses the responsibility of the people receiving it to respond to you. If you send it to one person at a time, by name, it shows that person that you've thought about them and that you're looking to them personally for a response, and that is effective. Step 3. Keep asking, at intervals of 3 to 7 days. Most people need to be asked more than once before they'll actually give, so it's well worth doing. These steps may sound very simple, and in a way they are, but they are extremely effective. Remember, fast beats perfect, and asking once is better than never asking. If you're really time poor, do step 2 on its own, and just write to the people you think are the most likely to support you. If you're looking for best value on how much time you put in, do steps 1 and 2. If you're motivated to maximise how much you raise, do all 3 steps. 4 to 8 asks over a similar number of weeks can more than double how much you raise. So if you can do step 3, please do. It's really useful to have the names of the people you're going after in a spreadsheet. Highlight those who donate and remember to thank them. Some people pledge an amount but don't give straight away, so highlight them in a different colour and keep following up. And the same with people who promise to give but don't say how much. Then there are people who can't or won't give. When they let you know, thank them, highlight in a different colour again, and make sure you stop following them up. Finally, there are those who don't respond at all. Just keep following up with everybody who hasn't told you that they can't or won't donate. Even if people are silent for weeks, you never know when they're going to turn around and sponsor you, so it's really worth following up with them. I don't like asking people for money. Is that a sentiment you identify with? It's very common and there's nothing wrong with it, but the less comfortable you feel asking for money, the more important it is to reframe what you're doing here. You're not begging, you're not forcing people to give. Rather, you're the one who's giving. You're giving people an opportunity to save lives and build peace, and it's an opportunity so valuable that you'd hate for anybody to miss out. Invite people to set their donations to recur monthly rather than one-off. Most people won't go for it, but a valuable minority will, and the Central African Republic needs friends like that, who are going to be here not only for today, but for the long haul. Here's a case study on the steps that we've just talked through. This is actually my fundraising page for this appeal. And through March, I asked 167 people up to 5 times over a 4-week period. 49 people donated, 3 of those recurring. Donors included myself plus 7 people who I didn't ask. I raised over £2,000 sterling initially, with over £50 a month recurring. So here are the messages that I put out. 5 messages over 4 weeks. I'm not going to go into detail on these messages right here. You can read them properly in the PDF version of this guide if you'd like to. but I think the key takeaway is that personalised messages, which are spaced out over time, don't need to be long to be really effective. And the first, which linked to my fundraising video, was the most effective one of all. So here are template messages which you can use in follow-up. And we also have the text for these below this video, so you can copy and paste for your own use. And then we have template messages which you can use to follow up with people who have promised to give. Below this film, along with the template text, there's a whole bunch of useful links for you. Do go and check them out. They include a whole raft of short videos about what's going on in Bangui and about the airlift appeal, which are really helpful for you to be able to share with other people to inform, engage and inspire them to support the campaign. There's also a link here for merchandise supporting the appeal, and if you go to championhumanity.com, you'll get a 30% discount with the code fundraiser30 at the checkout. Before I go, if you'd like any more information or support for your fundraising efforts for the airlift, please do email us at fundraising@aegistrust.org, because we really want to support you and help you to accomplish all that you can to enable this airlift to make a difference and save lives. I'd like to give the last word in this video to my colleague Alain Lazare in Bangui, and this is what he's got to say.
This siege is not likely to finish soon. Our friends who, in spite of their daily struggles, are thinking about us and who would want to do more, we are so grateful, and we encourage them to do so. Seeing you kids just going without food for the whole day and then for the next day. For a parent, this is heartbreaking. And for children, this is very much traumatizing. And for our friends who are helping the parents to feel, to regain their power of parents again, putting food on the table of the children, we are very grateful. Words cannot convey what we have in our hearts to say thank you. People from very far, which we have not even seen, are helping us. We are very grateful for that.